My name's Alan Cox. Thanks for being here. Welcome. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's right over there.
Hey, creepy hoods, everybody.
Mary Santora is in Midtown Manhattan.
Oh, hello? Okay, what up?
Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right?
Yes.
All the buttons pushed.
Buttons are pushed. I just
Yup.
literally was hanging up a phone call at the exact same time I was trying to push my buttons.
Oh,
so.
okay.
We're
Well, well, we're not averse to pushing buttons around here, man.
Yeah.
Ow. Is it your management company? Did they finally?
It was.
They get you? Are they sending over the paperwork?
That's exactly what it was. I was on a call for about 1:45 until I was like, I got to be off this phone by 2. And yeah, so they're sending over all the stuff that's like, hey, this is what's going on, and here's, he's got a couple writing packets that I'm not allowed to talk about anything. Apparently, they're like, listen, this is like everyone in the industry knows about it, but it's like a shush kind of thing. I guess
Knows about what? What's it?
whatever I'm not supposed to talk about. So
The
like
project,
the writing,
you mean?
yes. So he's like, hey, I have these 3 writing packets. Don't tell anybody. So I can say that I'm working on something, but I can't say what it is.
Can we guess?
That's pretty common, though.
Yes, that is common.
It feels weird and secretive, and I don't really like it.
No,
I mean,
that is
it's
common.
just, especially if you're not hired yet and they are still in pre-production and they're still working out. That's incredibly common.
And a lot of studios will have competing projects of the same,
Right.
Not that that's what this is, but sometimes that happens too. Can we guess?
Sure.
Shrek 5.
No.
Shrek 6.
No. Closer.
Shrek 7?
No.
Oh.
Further.
I'm sorry. Shrek 3.
Not
no.
Shrek.
Donkey.
Oh, don't get me off the Shrek thing. All of a
Donkey
sudden.
and Dragons Crazy Life, a Shrek Tale.
Part 2.
a Shrek tale.
Yeah.
Is it an Eddie Murphy project?
It is not.
Couldn't you see them grabbing Mary to help write on the new Eddie Murphy project?
I mean, we have the same exact comedic style.
I know.
so
That's why I'm saying it.
doesn't make sense.
I
Why
was
would
walking
would
everybody else through it. Is it? Boy, what could it be, Bill? I mean, let's put our heads together on this. A project that, again, we can't use the fact that it's secretive as any kind of indication because that's is
all
relatively
projects, right?
common. That's right. Could it be? I guess it could be a bunch of things.
A talk show.
Kind of.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it involving a comedian that has released a special this year?
No.
so not Mary Santora.
I didn't release a special this year.
You didn't?
It's April.
I don't know. People seem to be putting out specials every 4 months. How about? I mean, you got pretty close there.
Is it a workplace sitcom? I believe they call those.
No.
Okay.
We're closer with talk show.
Talk show. Okay.
It's, essentially late night.
Okay.
They want you to write for Taylor Tomlinson.
Alan, I can't say anything.
Well, because they're both chicks, Bill.
They should get somebody to
Chicks!
write for that show.
All right, well, good.
So it was, it's a productive call because we, have been kind of texting here and there throughout the week where it's like this, that. And then we were talking a few days ago and I was like, so how does it work? Do I sign like a contract for a year or a couple years or like what? And then they were like, well, we actually don't do like set time contracts. It seems kind of crazy, but it's pretty much just a handshake deal. And
Yeah,
I
they
was like,
want to
"Why?"
get out of it at any time that they want to.
Well, I said, I want to sign something. I was like, I
The
understand.
contract is to protect the employer, not the employee.
Well, I was like, even if it's just a Word document that says management company takes X% of these listed things. Management company does not touch these listed things. Both parties can leave whenever. This thing could be 3 lines. That's fine with me. But I feel
You
weird
just
going
wanted
in.
to say explicitly what the deal is.
Yes.
That makes
and I was like,
sense.
I feel weird going into a business agreement with no paperwork. I know you're not a paperwork guy, Bill, but it feels like.
Right, but in this situation, I have that project that I've been working on for 5 years. I don't know, whatever, about the time when I was in the Philippines. And we
Is it called Bill and Shrek, a Shrek tale in the Philippines?
cannot say.
It's actually Bill and Taylor Tomlinson, a Shrek tale. In the Philippines.
Nailed it. But it's, we have agreements, and this isn't even like there's a production company that I'm working with, and we just have, emails that we update what we're doing every year or so.
Is it the Jollibee story?
I mean, it's just my time in the Philippines.
Oh. Is it my time in the Philippines, a Jollibee story?
We don't really have a title or anything for it, so I can't really say.
All right.
But yeah, so it was just kind of like, here's some onboarding things. There's and here's what's really frustrating is doing this by myself
Calculus.
for 12 years.
Oh.
Calculus. Actually, I'm very good at calculus. That was my minor in college. I had
God bless
my
you.
focus. I was a math education major with a focus in calculus. What's frustrating to me is to have worked as hard as I have for 12 years and making big life decisions and things like that. And then he's in the matter of a week, this manager has opened my career to 30 different things because there are things you physically cannot access without a manager or
Why
an
is that
agent.
frustrating?
Because it's like,
Because it
you
seems like
have this
you
pipe
should
dream.
be able to get these things without a manager.
Yeah,
They're just
you have-
middlemen.
Oh,
you have this
well,
pipe dream of
You don't know anybody,
I can,
you mean?
well, but it's also I can make it from anywhere. Like Tom Green was kind of saying yesterday, it was you don't have to live in LA or New York, but you do have to have somebody on your side. So these writing packets, he's signing me up for this thing called, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say it. It's basically a database for all actors. So if I want to do any kind of acting work in movies,
It's
commercials,
called Raya,
TV,
Mary.
anything.
It's a dating app. He's trying to date you.
No, but you can't access that as a regular civilian. You have to access it through a management or agency. That's the management company or an agency.
Yeah, they gotta get
so
their
it's
cut.
I get that, but it's frustrating to me that it's so there really is no way to do this by yourself. And I've had a dream as a Midwest comic for 12 years. I'm going to try to do everything I can to make this happen. And I've avoided having anybody representing me and stuff like that because I'm well, what can you do for me that I can't do for myself? And in 4 days, this guy's would you like to see the list alphabetically of all the things that we can do for you? It's kind of a bummer to think the only way to do it is through, I don't know what the word I'm
Official
looking
channels?
for is.
I guess. I mean, I hate the business end of all of this, so I got an
Yeah, it
agent
feels-
I got an agent as quickly as I could. And by the time, I had been doing radio for 10 years maybe. It was a decade before I got representation. Cuz I hate all of the business stuff. I hate all of it. I don't want
Yeah.
to talk to people. I don't want to deal with it. I am more than happy to give you a cut to do all that stuff for me.
See, and I haven't.
They
I guess
know
I haven't.
they know everybody that I don't know.
And
I'm
that's
not
the
out
other
there
thing.
shaking hands. I don't
Well,
care.
You're also way more focused on stand-up than doing any of this other stuff. So
Right.
when it comes to stand-up, they're still not booking you to do shows. They're just giving you opportunities in other aspects of the business.
That can
It
boost the
can
stand-up
boost the
sales
stand-up
ultimately.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a realization. It's just another part of it that I haven't encountered yet. You know what I mean? I've never worked with a management company. I've never had any type of representation. So to know it's like a bittersweet moment. It's I've worked my ass off by myself. I've trusted only myself with my career up until this point. So to trust someone else is a little bit scary. To be okay, I hope you represent me well. I hope that we're on the same page about things. But it's also exciting that it's oh, there's a whole world of opportunities that I couldn't have gotten even if I wanted to. Even if I was the best comic and the best actor and the most talented person you've ever met, if I didn't have a manager and agent, none of this would be on the table.
Is it Kung Fu Panda 6?
I didn't want to
Sure.
say
Jack
it 'cause
Black.
of how I feel about Jack Black.
See, she's finally going to work
And
with Jack
everyone's
Black.
going to say I'm a sellout because I've openly hated Jack Black for so long.
The point is to sell out. Everybody's dying to sell out. Selling out is such a thing of the past. Doesn't
Maybe
matter.
that's what it feels like a little
That's why
bit. where
Don
it's
Cheadle is doing goddamn chip commercials. Everybody's cashing in while they can.
yeah.
Think back to when actors wouldn't even do, film actors. If you even suggested they do a television show, they would have laughed you out of the room. Now you got Oscar winners hawking snacks because they're yeah, I don't know what these people say no to, but man, good for them.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's Bill Murray in a car. When we were in Florida, there's this ad they run a lot, and I don't know if it's up here, but it's for Car Shield. There's a service called Car Shield, and it's another one of these. I wouldn't go so far as to call it a scam, and I'm sure it's a reputable company, but it's one of these things where you pay them, and then if something happens to your car, it's extra car insurance for breakdowns, whatever. I don't know. but it's Ice-T and Vivica A. Fox in these commercials. And they're doing this big, long, it's more than a 60-second commercial. It's like 120 seconds. And they're talking about the breakdown of the thing and how great it's going to be when you sign up with this company. And I mean, Vivica A. Fox, woman was in Independence Day. You know, she's still working and doing things like that. Ice-T, I mean, because you don't turn things down. They come to you now and they go, you want to do this? Yes, I want to do this. How much are they paying? This much. Okay, good. Fine, cool. Cut a couple of lines, stand in front of a camera. There you go. Hi, I'm Don Cheadle for Chips. Whatever they are. I don't know what chip. Anybody seen the Don Cheadle Chips commercial?
No, but you know
man,
what
I
I
haven't
bought
seen
at
a commercial
Costco?
in a
I bought
minute.
a 40-pack of garden veggie straws. I don't know if you guys have
What
had
are you,
them.
6? Yeah, my
they
daughter
are-
eats them.
30% less fat than the leading potato chip and sea salt flavored.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
just saying, if everybody's selling out.
Wait, are you ready?
Garden veggie straws.
Are you ready for garden? Is that what the writing packet was for?
Yeah, actually.
Gotta give it
garden
Lunchables.
Garden
straws-
veggie straws?
Garden veggie straws 6. A Shrek tail, Puss in Boots.
Yeah. Are people's palates so refined now that they can determine the difference between sea salt and regular salt?
I don't think so.
Just marketing, right?
It
Sea
was on
salt.
sale for like $17 for a big box of 40 of these.
It's like a feed bag, right?
Yeah, bring these to, no, they're the little 1-ounce bags.
Oh,
So, like,
the
I'll
little
bring them
things,
with
yeah.
for lunch, yeah.
Ah. Well, take the big bag, open up the little ones, pour all the little ones into the big bag, and just carry that with you. Got like
the
a
whole
giant.
point is to avoid the giant bag because they'll all go stale.
put a shoulder strap on it and just carry that around.
Just strap it to my face at that point.
Yeah. All right, I got a break. Hey, Don Jameson's going to be in a bit. He's doing the weekend at the Funny Stop in Cuyahoga Falls, so we'll catch up with him. I'll have those last handful of tickets for to see Tom Segura and Eric Andre and all that. So 35192. Want to text me for anything else? You can watch live if you like at AlanCoxShow.com.
It's the Alan Cox Show. Everywhere on our free iHeartRadio app.